break it all down. The Vault Studio, the best show in town. Let's show in town, let's show in town. Lights on, mic check, game time, let's go. Jay George, Scotty running the show. Rock on the mix, keeping it tight. NFL talk every day, every night.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Vault Studio NFL podcast. I am one of your hosts, JA, and I'm joined by the big Spanakopita.
Yeah, you are.
In the left of me, in a non-leather couch, and big Scotty over there as well.
Also on the
Also not on a leather couch. And obviously, you've got Brocky over there on the ones and twos.
Yeah, we do.
Howdy.
He's back and he's in full.
I've missed him. I was just seeing him get everything set up, and I was
It was
like,
It was like watching Da Vinci.
yeah, what a
That's
world.
what
He's just got it all down pat.
Yeah, he does.
Absolute weapon.
And ladies, he is single. All right?
And
just putting that out there.
also, we are 2 weeks away from the start of the NFL
Yeah,
season.
2 weeks on Friday.
Yeah.
It's Cowboys at Philly.
Yeah. Let's not talk about the game that's first, but
No,
you know,
no, I will talk about the game.
we'll talk about it when it happens.
Yeah.
Shit, you're going to be upset if they lose.
He's going to be upset when the game starts because then he can't say they're defending champs.
I'm in a constant state of being upset. Let's be honest.
True.
Don't worry about it, bro.
Very true.
Very consistent.
I've got a quick shout out to go for before we start tonight. Again, it's to the great man Horsey from We Are Four. Out of the blue during the week, he sends me all our new whole bunch of new logos. They're unreal. So go to our social media. All our stuff's updated. You've probably already seen it. But
Yep.
Shout out to the big horse. Just out of nowhere, shoots it over to us.
Absolutely unreal. The man's got more talent in his left pinky finger than I do in my whole body.
He's
Absolutely.
very. We saw him Saturday night, and he had his talents on display elsewhere.
Yeah.
I believe. I wasn't there, but I believe it.
He was having an absolute red hot,
Yeah, no, he was.
and I respected
form.
it too.
Shout out to
I respected
Horse.
it.
Shout out to
form.
Horse. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. And get on the socials and check it out. And give him a follow. And if you need any sort of work or any sort of design
Graphics and
stuff,
graphic
anything,
design and all
hit
that
him
sort
up.
of stuff.
He's an
Yeah.
absolute top bloke. And as you can see, his work's untouchable.
Yep. And 2 weeks before we start doing our live show, our second show a week. So before
Good
so
call.
after the first game of the Cowboys Eagles, it'll be that Sunday night will be our first live show to
Yeah,
preview
I'm really looking
all the
forward to the live
games.
show. It's going to be really good.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So that'll be pretty. It'll be an 8 o'clock start, sharp episode. So get in there, give us crap, ask your questions.
Interact. Questions.
Maybe not you, DJ. Don't interact.
No. Especially DJ.
Oh.
No, we'll try and keep a tight ship with that because we're doing all the previews and stuff like that.
A lot of
But
games, especially the first few weeks when there's no buys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
A lot of
I'm
games.
really looking forward to it. Should
Just
be good.
boys, if they want to see the logo and they're listening to the episode, jump on Spotify. You'll see it at the top right corner.
Love
Our
it.
logo's
Rock.
nice and pretty there.
Rock. Oh,
Scotty in a Luca jersey. It's good to see.
Oh,
Yeah.
just
He's done you
Okay.
filthy there, horse.
He's done him so dirty.
it's good.
Yeah.
I'll get the last laugh when he
Off-
wins MVP and I'm
off the
cashing
wall.
it into the bank. It's fine.
I hope you do. I hope there's some sort of solace.
Hey,
in
he'll
what's
get the fucking ESPN kiss on the dick because they love everyone from Lakers. It's fine.
Yeah.
Calculated move. That's
Calculated.
sharp work.
That's all
sharp work, Rocky, with the logo. Well done, mate.
well, horse
I didn't do
first.
shit.
Yeah.
No, as in like putting it on the thing, man. Relax.
He's done a good job. He's a good boy.
Shame.
All right, should we get into some football?
Let's get into it, man.
Scotty's brought a topic which we're going to do later, which we're very excited about.
Dangerous.
Very
Dangerous.
dangerous.
Yeah.
And we have a very live Brocky's Corner. I've
Even
been
more
told, coming
dangerous.
up.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
We
no
don't know
reading
which one's got
involved.
Still to come.
Yeah,
More
we
dangerous.
don't know which one's got less thought in it.
Oh no, I've been deep on this one. This is
No.
I think Brocky's crazy.
this is a rabbit hole shit.
This is
No.
like a 2 a.m. fucking TikTok special.
2 a.m. This is a 4 a.m. where I should be
Oh,
asleep
Jesus
watching TikToks on this.
Who
Oh,
knows?
I'm in it.
For the record, nothing good happens at 4 a.m.
Cap.
Not true. I've had plenty of good. Anyway, we'll move on.
4 a.m. is usually when I'm just getting started. To be honest.
That I believe.
All right, our first topic, we can let George gloat because Daniel Jones has been named the starter of the Colts. Do you start? Okay.
I fucking told you. I told every single one of you. Listen when I talk because I fucking know ball. Listen and listen good. The difference between Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson, right? They're both similar builds, similar
Trash
athletes, but they're
They're not similar athletes.
I said similar. The difference is Daniel Jones knows how to play quarterback. He's just shit at it. Whereas Anthony Richardson has no fucking idea how to play quarterback. That's why even after drafting him 4 and giving and spoon feeding him as many reps as they possibly could, they've just worked out, hey, this guy fucking sucks. We cannot have him starting games. Not only did they name him for the starter, Shane Steichen came out and named him as the starter for the season. which means
I don't think that's.
that he's on tape saying it.
Yes.
Which means
I
But
believe
I
he
don't-
said it.
Yeah, I don't think that that's the case. I
Which-
think this is all to light a fire under Richardson to get
No,
all the back
I
end.
completely disagree.
I think it's a ploy.
The time,
And
the
then
time-
if it
the time
doesn't
for that's
work,
gone. The time for that's gone, Scott. It's year 3 for him, bro. If there's no fire under his ass now to win the starting job,
Yeah,
that's
it's year-
gone, bro.
but we've seen the Daniel Jones thing for what, 7 years,
I truly
6 years.
I truly
6 years,
believe.
and he's still a trash bag.
no, again, like I said, he knows how to play quarterback. He's just shit.
His winning percentage is 24 and 44.
His best season was like 2,200 yards.
I truly believe Steichen thinks he has a better chance of winning
3,200.
games with Jones than he does with Richardson.
I
That's
think-
why he named him the
I
starter.
think Steichen's realised he can't win any games, and his only opportunity is if we can light a fire under Richardson and we can get somewhat of a competent quarterback if he puts in the work. That's their meal ticket.
I think,
Or they'll just get rid of him.
I completely disagree.
I agree with both of you in parts. I think that Steichen believes Daniel Jones is their best chance of winning, and I also think that they believe the future can still be with Richardson, but it's not this season. I also believe that Steichen just put his entire head coaching career at the Colts on the shoulders of Daniel Jones, because when he now,
It's a terrible bet.
if Daniel Jones sucks, his job is gone.
Yeah,
Gone.
correct. He might even be fired, but like by their buy.
Exactly. That's how bad. So
I think if they're going terribly, I think Jones is safe for 2.5 weeks.
I also think that it's
Because if Jones sucks, there's going to be a riot with the fans.
it also
and then-
suits their style more. Like schematically, what the Colts are going to. This tells us what they're going to want to do this year is play possession football, run the ball,
Yep.
and let Daniel Jones just dump it off short, play action, screens, that
Yep.
sort of stuff, which Anthony Richardson can't do. That's his biggest problem.
Correct.
He
He can't do.
He
Yep.
can throw it deep. He can run. He can do all that stuff. What he can't do is the fundamentally
Finesse.
easy stuff that a
Yep.
quarterback
That's
can do.
running an offense, staying on schedule,
Yeah.
moving the chains, keeping possession, all the things that you're supposed to do as a quarterback.
And
And
let's
like
be
I said-
clear, no one's debating that he can do that, but the debate is that the physical upside is just mesmerizing.
Dude, he can't play quarterback. It doesn't
Mesmerized.
matter. It's not a fucking track meet. It's not a bodybuilding competition. It doesn't matter. You've got to be able to play the position, and he can't do
Yeah.
it.
No, and that I think this is the biggest indication that he can't. At this
He
point.
can't.
Yeah.
But I also think that
Do you
Steichen-
think
Steichen just
Steichen would
cost-
want to fucking hitch his wagon to Daniel Jones to start if he absolutely didn't have to?
Absolutely not.
That's my point.
And that's why I think his job's gone.
So
I think
imagine
he's
how,
gonna be the
imagine
first
how
coach
much
fired.
you have to suck at playing quarterback for Steichen, who knows 100% his job is on the line.
Yep.
How much you have to fucking suck for him to go, no, we're going to go with Daniel Jones.
I'm not terribly sold on Steichen either. He hasn't
No.
really shown too much apart from Flacco having a 3-week period, but then Flacco turned to shit as well.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I genuinely believe that Steichen just signed his papers to be the first coach fired. Because if he couldn't start Richardson and get something out of him,
Mike
That's his-
McDaniels is still first to go.
Is
for me.
there a
Mike
world-
Daniels is the other guy.
I was thinking about this on the ride over here.
Yeah.
Is there a world where Steichen can work with Jones and do somewhat of a career resurrection? Maybe not to the level of Sam Darnold,
No.
but a Sam Darnold-esque type resurrection.
His best chance is doing what Dable did with Jones, which was pretty much not let him do anything.
Yeah.
And hope that the defense plays really well and they can scrape into the playoffs, which is what the Giants did, and it's why Dable kept his job.
I think
So that
didn't he
one
win
year-
Coach of the Year that year?
Yeah, and then they beat the Vikings.
Yeah, the Vikings were like 13-3 or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, the two pretenders played, and then they got pumped the next week by I don't remember who now, but like I think that's what Steichen is basically banking, that I need to just right the ship, run a good offense, and then you know what, I can at the end of the year go, well, look what I could do with Daniel Jones. If you can just get me a better version of Daniel Jones, then we can be a really good team. But I also, is there anything telling us that Daniel Jones can even do that again?
Oh, no.
They're not that good in offense.
I've
They're not that good
I've
a
got
team.
more faith in Jones than I do in Richardson.
I think that's fair. And I think that's fair at this point. That's a very fair thing to believe.
Yeah.
I think, but they also they need to be able to have some stuff with Richardson still.
No,
They
I
need
disagree.
they need to utilize his athleticism at points, have plays with him that they can run.
He's
with.
too much of a liability.
Well, he's
He's
What-
also
What are you going to do? Just to run Wildcat stuff? Like, what are you going to do?
yeah, every now and again. Why not?
I mean, maybe.
That's
Yeah,
what he
maybe.
needs to show. He needs to show that he can build an offense and then go, the reason I'm having to build this offense this year and why I should keep my job next year is because I have no quarterback that can play. I've got one quarterback that can run and throw, one quarterback that can't throw but can do the basic stuff. So together they'd be really good, but I don't have that. So I need another year with a new quarterback. That
When
can
has
actually run
Daniel
some stuff.
Jones proved that he can do the basic stuff?
Well,
If he
that
was
was what
5
he-
and out and you would throw it at someone's feet, he's not that much better than Richardson.
I think he's better in the short game, and he's better at running an offense. I think
He's
for
better
sure.
at running an offense. You can't say he's not. Of course he is. He's much
He's
better
not-
at running an
he's not.
offense.
Good at it though.
No,
I don't only say he was good.
No,
I'm saying he's better than Richardson.
yeah. Look, there was
I'm
always
saying
going to be it was
he-
always going to be tough for the Colts this year when your battle was
Yeah.
Richardson versus Daniel Jones.
But just imagine how shit you got to be at playing
Beaten
quarterback
out,
to get
yeah.
beaten out by Daniel Jones.
It's wild. We'll see how it plays out.
I think they're just going to have to eat it like what the Niners did with Lance. Just eat it, eat the pick, and move on.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's what they're going to have to do by the end of this year.
Yeah.
Well, they won't pick up his 5th year option,
No.
and then he'll be on the contract. He'll be on the team next year.
I don't think. I think he'll be.
And they
He'll
could-
be cut at the end of the year.
No, I don't.
There's no point cutting
They don't
him.
cut
There's
him
no
on
point
his. They
cutting.
don't cut him on his rookie contract. They'll
Yeah.
trade him to someone, or they'll
Fine.
who thinks they can get something out of him,
Fine.
or they'll keep him on the roster and hope he improves this year. Maybe
I
like
see it.
looking at it from like a silver lining, I guess. Maybe Richardson just needs to sit for a year.
Yeah.
And just watch and learn and get as much information as he
Yeah,
can.
but he's
and
already done that for 2 years, bro.
no,
Yeah,
he
but
was
he's been
injured the whole
injured.
time.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You're still in the film room.
Yeah,
Still
but you're not
wa-
getting
You're
the
still
reps
watching.
in.
Okay, you're not getting the reps, but I don't think physically it's a problem physically. I think his problem is between the ears, mate.
But
No,
you're
but
saying that
that's
he
how-
can't
that's how
run
you-
an
That's
offense
how you
and then
fix it by being in an offense. You
Yeah.
fix not being able to run offense
Okay,
by
but you can
learning.
still like watch film. You can still know that there's a fucking free blitzer coming and to throw the ball where the blitz is coming from. You can still know that.
Yeah, I think Daniel Jones will have the same issues though, because I've seen it.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, we'll see how it plays out. But it's a big call by Steichen. I respect the call, but I think
I think for the record, I think Steichen. Obviously, I know him well from the Philly days, and I think truly believe he's a good coach.
I do too. I don't think Steichen's a bad coach.
Bye week is week 11 as well, so it's a be a late firing if they get to the bye.
no, it would be I think a Peterson.
I don't think they'll fire him. I think
Nah.
they'll keep him for the year, and it'll be like
Jim Israel. No,
Jim
Israel.
say
Who's the GM?
the daughter. I forgot her name.
Nah, she's the owner. Who's the GM?
Oh, Ballard. Chris
Ballard.
Ballard.
Ballard doesn't do that.
No, and I also think
Although Jeff Saturday did coach for a period of time.
that was pretty funny.
Off the
I also
couch.
think both of them will be gone by the end of the year.
Yeah,
I think
so.
it'll be a complete rebuild. They'll have Richardson on the roster. A team might be able to be like, maybe we can get a new coach might be say, "Oh, let me work with Richardson for a bit, but bring me in another option," and they'll do a bit of a fresh start next year.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the next bit of news.
Oh,
Trey Hendrickson
Yeah.
officially on the trade block from the
Bengals.
Cincinnati Bengals. So they've officially come out and said he's on
Have
the
you-
trade block.
The asking price. I know they've got to go high, but this
It's a
is
first round pick and a player they want.
and a young defensive
Yeah.
player.
That's way too much for a guy who's
31.
31.
What do you think? Because I don't think a first round pick's that outrageous for a contending team that's in the back of the first round. I don't think it's that.
I think
wild.
it still is, yes.
Like a late first round,
Yeah, that's still-
25 and up. Kind
That's-
of.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
But you're getting, and this is just a fact. Like Hendrickson's obviously good, but you're getting a guy in the decline from now.
Yeah, of course you are.
So you're going to give up a first year and a young player.
Well,
I
it
think.
depends what the young player is.
Well, the report is
It can't be like
borderline
a first round.
starter.
Yeah, a young borderline starter is. I don't think that's that outrageous.
That's almost 2 first rounders or
it
first and a
depends.
second.
It's not many first rounders are borderline starters. If you're a first rounder and you're not a starter, you're a bad pick.
It's what he said is right. It's a first round and a second round pick.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
And I think what they'll end up getting is a second round pick for. It depends where they want to send him and who wants him as well. Like if a contender wants him and they're willing to give up a first round pick and maybe
But it's sorry, go.
yeah, and like maybe just a gadgety guy. Like the Cowboys have got a couple of. I'm just looking from that perspective. They've got like first round pick. That'd be a good trade for the. I don't think they will, but that'd
No.
be a good trade. A first round pick for a team that thinks they're going to be a contender that have the potential to maybe be around the early teens, depending how the season goes. That's what the Bengals should be.
Would
looking
you
to deal
be
with.
happy to give up a first rounder for Hendrickson?
No, not at all.
No, I don't think any team would want to because you
And
also
then you got to give him a
the
contract.
issue. That's what I was about to say. The issue is that he wants a near, like a close to a fully guaranteed multiple year contract, and you're probably starting in the 30 million.
Which means that you've got
You're in
to,
cap hell for a declining player.
Yeah, and then
and
you've
you've
got to
given
have
up
the deal
a
done
first
before
rounder.
you trade as well.
Yeah.
because no one's.
Essentially.
I think
yes.
a team should trade for him and say, "We're not resigning. We're trading for you. We're not resigning you." But,
Yeah, but then
I,
you might as well play for Cincy then.
no, I just think he wants out of Cincy now.
I think now. Yeah. But
I don't think he wants.
if that was going to be the final call, he should have just bit the bullet back then.
Yes,
Well, he never had control.
And the other side of this is that this is fucking wild from Cincy, because if you saw their defense on the weekend,
Oh,
they're atrocious.
yeah.
They're atrocious.
Let's put a pin on that.
Yeah. It's some stuff's got to come later. But yeah, I just think, okay, where do you think he lands? I'm going to start. I think he lands at the Lions. I think the Lions are the team. They've got enough cap, got enough young guys.
Yeah.
They trade for him, maybe for a second round pick, and they say, we're going to put you next to Hutchinson. Hutchinson's still got 3 years before you got to re-sign him. 2 years probably, because you won't fifth option him. You just get the deal done early.
Yep.
And then you sit him on the other side, and your defense is immediately better. I think that would be a great move for them.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it will be a full blown contender. I'm thinking like a tier 2 team.
Chargers.
Arizona's not a tier 2.
They're
Would
Like
Seattle
a Green
do it?
No, because they got D-Law and
Green Bay would be a good one.
Green Bay.
Chenna
Green Bay,
Nwosu's just come back healthy. We're actually stacked at D ends.
Vikings who aren't paying a quarterback for 3 more
Well,
years.
the Vikings, they've got a lot of older guys already on defense. I don't know. I just that tier 2 team like Texans, Green Bay, a team that's like, hey, we're X factor away
Green
from
Bay's a
being.
good pick.
Texans a good one with D'Amico. That'd be good.
Yeah, one of those tier teams. I don't know if the Lions want to mortgage their future because it would be so tight coming up. You got to pay Laporta, you got to pay Branch, you got to pay who's their other Joseph. You got to pay.
Oh, Kirby
Gibbs.
Joseph got paid last year. You got Gibbs coming up.
Yeah, so like,
So he'll get at least, I don't know, 12 million because he's a running back.
but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to have 35 million in a 33-year-old Hendrickson, knowing that these contracts are coming up, and teams are pretty
Hutchinson
savvy.
as well.
Yeah, well, they will probably won't overlap contractually, but yeah.
Well, yeah, Hutchinson's going into his
Hutchinson.
3rd year.
4th year.
So, but he's going to his 4th year. You're right.
Yeah.
So Hutchinson has to be. I don't know if they've picked up his 5th year, but they've got
well, they may not. It might be cheaper in the long run to
just to re-sign.
just to
him.
re-sign
Well, remember,
him.
you can pick up the 5th year and then extend them. before
Exactly.
that.
The 5th year is just for the negotiations. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I that's why I don't think the Lions, because this has got too many guys coming up. Like these contending teams are going to be really smart in 3 to 4 year blocks.
Yeah, and they're switched on. They know what they do. Like
Yeah.
a team that I think would do it but can't now is it like an Atlanta. That'd be the sort of move they'd make.
Sure.
They've already picked up Hutchinson's 5th year option.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Picked up
that's
in
just-
April.
Yeah, so that's just basically open for negotiations
Just give
after the
them
4th
time,
year. Yeah.
well, I reckon he'll get a contract by the end of this year.
I'll be
If
very
they were
surprised.
smart, yeah.
Hutchinson might get re-signed before Micah Parsons.
Don't,
Oh.
don't laugh. We're going to talk about that.
Are we?
I wanted to.
Oh, talk about it now. What do you want to talk about?
Well,
Let's go.
the word is he's like he's going to get traded now. Like,
No,
like
it's just part of the game.
the drums are beating harder and harder, man. I was listening to a podcast today. They were talking about it, saying that he's basically going to pull the pin on the whole thing and get traded.
I've seen this.
I wanted to
game
get your
played.
opinion.
I've seen this game played so many times.
Jerry knows what he's
Prescott
doing.
was doing this last year. CD Lamb the year before. DeMarcus Ware back in the day. Zach Martin.
They're playing in 13 days.
Yeah, they
That's
will get
fine.
it. They will get a deal. Although he'll miss the first few games, they will not trade him. I'm guarantee you they will not trade him.
What do you think happens when he misses the first few games and he's fined? What is it, 65K?
Yeah, and then he doesn't get his paycheck.
Yeah. It's all very well and
Telling
good to
you.
play the game now, but when your teammates are in game and you're now getting fined instead of making $600,000 a week,
Yeah, but can he say? Can he? Like, I don't know. I'm asking. Can he just say like, oh, like my back's tight, I can't play?
no,
No.
not really.
No.
Only the team signs off on it.
Yeah, you got to have a team doctor. Then you got to get like if he can challenge it by getting another doctor, but you can't just be like, I'm going to get this guy from down at the local GP to say my back's bad and I can't play. It's not.
Dan Corden GP.
Yeah, it isn't a mental health medical certificate from
Careful.
from an online
Online doc.
an online doctor.
Scripts online. Okay.
Yeah, like it doesn't work like that. I haven't changed my mind on it. If they trade him, they'll trade him for a king's ransom. But I don't think they'll trade him. I think Micah Parsons knows that. It's just
Jerry
this is-
Jones knows that.
they know
Everyone
that.
knows
This
that.
is what Micah Parsons is. He's mouthy, and his agent's using it, and Jerry Jones is using it, and eventually one of them will break, and it will most likely be the Cowboys.
I don't think he
And
plays
they'll
week
play.
one.
He might not. No,
I don't think he will.
I think if he doesn't play week one and then they get a bit of a stomping, that'll be Jerry going, all right, well, we need to think about this. And that might be his plan. He might say, it might be
And then you play the
Emmett-
Chiefs. You play the Chiefs week 2
Yeah.
as well.
It might be the Emmett Smith thing where he sits out the first 2 games, they get
Yeah.
pumped and their defense is terrible, and they go, oh well, bad luck. Maybe he misses the first 2 games and the defense is all right without him, and a young guy steps up and gets some
That's
pressure.
a really interesting point, actually.
Like a guy like Sam Williams, who's going into his 4th year now, contract year, maybe he steps up. He was injured last year. A guy like that steps up, gets a couple of sacks, and they're like, well, hold on, like the defense didn't play that badly. Why do we really need you that much?
Yeah.
Like,
Do we want to pay you $50 million a year? or
Yeah.
whatever you
Defense
want?
didn't play that badly, but in reality, you're probably going to give up 35 points in the first 2 games.
Yes, 100%. So it'll be interesting. I said I don't think he might get traded, but I think it's like 90-10 that he 10% he gets traded. I just don't.
Yeah, I tend
I've
to
seen
agree.
this it would be so out of character of Jerry to then trade him. This is just the game he plays all
There's
the time.
one thing that the Cowboys do. They negotiate hard, and high-end talent rarely leaves.
Rarely leave.
Rarely
They
leaves.
rarely let him.
Watch,
Like,
this, watch this space.
Yeah, hey, don't get me wrong.
There's always a first for something.
as a Cowboys fan, if you got traded, I'd be like, oh shit. As a football fan, I'd be like, all right, we
Yeah.
got something good on it. You can go to the Bengals for Trey Hendrickson, and we'll have the next 2 first-round picks and Hendrickson. They can have Parsons.
Shit, that'd be a good deal, actually.
Yeah, it would be fine. All right, let's get to Joe Flacco named the Browns starting quarterback.
Not
No
surprising.
real surprises there.
No.
I didn't really even know it was a competition. I thought he was just a starter already.
I think before camp it was sort of understood.
yeah, I
he's
thought
gonna
that
be.
too.
I think what they were hoping for was that there was going to be a bit of a more of a because obviously there's been a bit of a backup battle
Yeah.
with Gabriel and Sanders. I think they were hoping that.
Well,
not
they're not even
really.
the backup. They
It's-
reckon Kenny Pickett's the
Yeah.
number 2 still.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think they thought that
mental.
Kenny Smallhands was going to really challenge Flacco for the number 1 spot, but obviously that hasn't
I
played.
Well,
think
he's
in
been
an
injured the whole
That's what
offseason,
I'm
saying.
which is
Yeah,
a little bit
that's what I'm saying.
unfortunate.
I think in
Correct.
an ideal world, what they hoped was that Kenny Pickett would have made Flacco
Yeah.
irrelevant, and they could have gone, "Hey, look, Joe, thanks for everything,
Thanks for
but
everything.
we're going to cut you now because
Deuces,
you're
yeah.
a 40-year-old quarterback." Pickett will start, and then Shador and Gabriel will be our 2 and 3, however you put them. They've both done good things. They've both done bad things. They've both been okay according to camp, like reports and stuff. They're both doing some pretty good
They've
stuff.
got like the most conflicting camp reports going around.
yeah. You never know.
You're either a Shador dick rider or you're an anti-Shador guy.
Yeah.
And depending on which line of the fence you sit on, like that's
Gabriel
what
played quite well in the preseason.
He
game
did.
today.
Yeah,
he
he
made
did.
some good. He made some mistakes. All young quarterbacks
Yeah.
do, but he made some good throws. He got a
He
big
made
arm.
some good throws. He made
Yeah.
some mistakes.
Yeah.
He shouldn't
at
have.
least he's pushing
losing
the
that
ball.
losing that fumble was bad.
Yeah.
But at least he's pushing the ball downfield. Like
Yeah,
my
it's
one
an
thing is
interesting battle.
with Shador at the moment is he's not pushing the ball downfield, and they're these real like 3 to 5 yard throws. And in the NFL, that's just not going to work. You're going to get destroyed.
That's backup.
And he holds the ball for way too long, which
He
is
definitely
too
holds it
criticism.
too long. He definitely holds it way too long.
These were his criticism coming in, and he's just
And against starters, you can't hold the ball. That
Well, he
long.
doesn't
Against
even-
third strings, you can be more athletic and make some plays and make
but
them
he's
miss
not
on that.
though. He's not even out athletic third stringers. He's just
Oh, in
looking.
that preseason game, he did a bit. Like he
He's
made a
looking
few of
the
them look
part.
silly.
He's looking the part.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you look at that play where he did the 2 spin moves and he ran out of bounds for a 3 yard loss.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he ran backwards 20 yards, which is one of his biggest criticisms at Colorado.
Yeah.
The Browns' biggest issue right now is I think Deshaun Watson will stay on IR all year, whether he's healthy or not.
Of course.
They
yeah.
They've
will
got
not let him
0
off.
guys.
And then they're going to have to carry 4 quarterbacks because if you cut Shador, a team signing him immediately.
No, they're not cutting Shador because the owner wants him there.
Yes,
So he's
and
not,
if
they're
you
not
cut
cutting him.
Dylan Gabriel, you're cutting your 3rd round pick.
Yeah. And they're not going to do
And,
that.
and again, a team's going to sign him immediately.
Oh, absolutely.
and
I think
then
they will.
I think they know they need Kenny Pickett because they don't want either of those guys to start this year.
No.
They want the battle next year to be Flacco's gone, Pickett's gone, and it is Shador versus Gabriel for the starting job.
Yeah.
That's what
I
they want
think
next year.
if Shador is the 4th string quarterback, Dion is getting out of there.
But look, where do you? I guess they could trade him if they wanted to, but you also can't. It stuffs your entire roster build up to carry 4 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
and you
Always
and,
way
and
too
then
many.
people, they can just practice squad one. If you practice squad
So
one,
you've got to
Another team
cut
can
one.
sign him.
Yeah.
Another team can sign
they
him.
can
You've
sign
got
him
to
at any
cut
point.
them
You have
at
to cut
any
him
team.
first, and then
Yeah.
practice one. Then anyone
Yeah.
can get him. And teams are going to line up for them to be their backups this year, or their 3rd quarterback.
Yeah.
And the Browns need one of them
Well-
to be their 4th.
While we're talking about the Browns and just shitting all over them, how good is the wife beating trio of Judkins and then Isaiah Bond just adding
Isaiah Bond
adding
got
the
cleared though, didn't he?
hey
Isaiah Bond got cleared.
yeah
didn't
he did yeah
Did
The
he
same-
do it? Did he do it though?
Did he
What?
do-
yeah
I don't know. I don't know much about it.
There's a lot of smoke.
Judkins is a bit of a.
He got clear. Well,
They
it
couldn't
was
tell if the video was real, and
a lot of other guys with known issues have been drafted, and he did not. So where there's smoke, there's water.
Isaiah Bond. Yeah,
Isaiah
What?
Bond.
Say that again, Scott.
a lot of guys that have done worse things got drafted.
Yeah.
So when there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah.
When I say water,
Technically, when there's smoke, there is water too because there's fire.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You need water to put. He was just a step ahead of everyone.
Yeah.
You're all the dummies.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We're the
I'm-
problem.
He's
We're the
thinking in
problem.
a triangle. You're thinking in a straight line. That's the difference
Have
between
Linear.
Lockie and
When
you.
you watch Captain Planet, you need all 5
I don't know if you need Earth.
or heart. Anyway, sorry for a different.
Hey, Brocky's all heart.
Brocky's all hard, and it's actually time for Brocky's corner.
Oh,
All right, let's do it, boys. Hold up 1 sec. I got props.
He's been
That was a
talking some
segue of
shit about
segues.
it.
What are we? Is this a theatre show?
Here we go.
Let's get your tinfoil hats on, boys.
Oh,
I did the Taylor
yeah.
Swift thing.
I love it.
Oh, I know
I love
exactly
this.
what this is.
Yes.
Tinfoil hats, boys.
Is this Taylor Swift's halftime show?
This is the Taylor Swift
I'm all aboard this.
halftime show theory, boys.
Yeah.
Let's dig deep.
Oh, here we go.
She will be doing the halftime
Scotty,
show.
Mold it to your head, you
Come on.
bum.
I don't need it. I'm on board.
That's what it doesn't need his
I,
spot.
I actually probably have more points to add to Brock's points for this.
So here we go. Let's break it down.
Lay it on us, Brocky.
She was on the New Heights podcast.
Yeah.
She said multiple times that she's been baking sourdough bread.
Yes.
Who is the 49ers mascot?
A
Sour-
slice of bread.
Yeah, it's
Colin
sour,
Kaepernick.
Sam Sourdough. Or
Sourdough Sam.
Sourdough Sam.
Oh.
Bang, here we go. 60% of the time she's thinking about sourdough. What Super Bowl is this?
Super Bowl 60.
Super Bowl
Why
60
60% of the time
And-
talking
and
about
Super-
sourdough?
Hang on. And the Super Bowl's where?
in Levi Stadium in 49ers.
Where Sourdough
Sourdough Sam.
Oh, I can't believe you were getting. That's where you were going.
It goes
Shocked.
deeper. She goes deeper here.
Okay,
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. So she said on the podcast, thanks for cheering for 47 seconds. Stop 47 of her eras tour. Levi Stadium. It's confirmed. Taylor Swift halftime show.
Hang on.
Got to get
Also-
your Kansas City Swift shirt on.
Also, the Eras Tour did 149 shows, and where's the 150th going to be?
Levi Stadium.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
She runs the world.
No,
Life of a showgirl.
That's Beyonce.
No, fuck Beyonce.
She
We don't like
runs the world.
Beyonce.
Well,
Girl.
yeah,
We
I
don't?
think it will happen too. I think she's known for dropping Easter eggs all the time.
Brocky, that's
It'd be a great move by the NFL. In fairness.
hey, you know what? This is huge news for the unemployed.
This is fantastic news, George.
Absolutely huge news.
New album October 3rd. Make sure you're ready for it. Scotty will be listening
What's
day
it-
one.
I will be.
what's the-
Absolutely.
What's the new album called?
Life of a showgirl.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Get
All right.
around it.
All right, thanks, Brocky.
Thanks,
do,
boys.
do you have to leave these on?
Yes. Well, George.
George
got a
has
yarmulke
a
on.
permanent one on, but yeah.
He's got a yarmulke going.
Oh,
Tell me,
Jesus.
guys, do I look
All right.
do I look better with this?
All
on?
right,
Do
all right,
I
all
look
right, all
better or
right.
worse?
Maybe the hair will grow back faster.
It's the same reflection for all of us.
Worse is pretty hard. So that's
All right, boys. We've seen 2 preseason games now,
Ooh.
and there's a few storylines coming out. So I wanted to play a little game of is it something or nothing?
I've been,
Oh,
I've been dying to play a game with you, Scotty. Let's go.
So
Games I normally play are at 4 a.m.
the Bengals actually,
That I believe.
unfortunately, have 3 because they're a bag of
So,
shit.
so we have to answer: is it something or nothing?
And elaborate. So the first one for the Bengals, playing their starting offense because of the previous slow starts. They were 1-5 last year. They were 0-3 the year before, and I believe they were 1-4 the year before
I believe
that.
so. Yeah.
So the previous slow starts, obviously they had Burrow injuries and all of that sort of stuff, the calf, the elbow, and all of that. But playing their starters in the first 2 games, are they coming in hot?
It's
Something-
definitely something. I respect that. I always forget their coach's name. Was it
Zach Taylor.
Zach Taylor. I always want to say Zach Fisher.
No, he was the
Who's Zach Fisher?
tackle
Oh,
for Kansas City.
Zach Fisher. He was the number 1 pick or whatever.
Yeah, there's my autism coming in.
Yeah. So I think I respect.
Shout out.
Shout out to the Tiz. I
Yeah.
also think there's something to it, and I respect that Taylor is actually going, okay, well, we always have slow starts.
Yep.
Let's do something different
Yep.
to try and stop that. I that's a coach who's trying to think, how do I stop this happening again? Well, let's play starters a little more. Also think the last 2 years, Burrow has been dinged up in the preseason.
Yeah.
Hasn't played a lot, fully healthy, hasn't missed a day of
That's what I
training.
was going to say.
I think
Yeah.
that's something to it too. So having him available also makes it easier.
Yeah.
Do you really want to play Jamar Chase when you've got Chase Browning playing quarterback? Probably not. What's the point? You're not
Yeah.
building anything there.
Yeah.
So I think having him available is definitely something. And I think I like the fact that they're trying
That's
to
what I
do
was going to
something
say. It's the
different.
first preseason where he's actually fit and healthy
Yes.
and fully ready to go. So why wouldn't you play him? Like,
100%.
get a few reps under your belt, a few series, or maybe a
You
quarter or
have to
whatever.
score 35 points. So you
Yeah.
may as well start getting some runs in.
Offense has got to be humming.
In
from-
fairness, that
from the
first
word go.
preseason game, Burrow and Chase just exactly where they stopped.
Yeah.
Against Philly.
Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
exactly where they left off. It was like, all right, we're still really good.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like all right, against backups, they look really good, but
don't take it as an Eagle offense.
it
all right?
wasn't.
You're taking it as an
wasn't
Eagle
It
offense.
definitely wasn't.
The
Definitely wasn't. I love
competition's
Joe Burrow.
irrelevant.
He's
The point
easily,
is
he's easily the best quarterback in the league, in my opinion.
But you wouldn't trade Hurts for him.
shut up. Don't derail my bit.
We're not talking about the Eagles, bro.
You said that though. You wouldn't.
We're not talking about the
Okay,
Eagles.
fair
All
enough.
right.
Scotty, next up.
Part B, Bengals. Burrow's still getting absolutely poleaxed behind a subpar
They-
O-line
They looked awful, didn't they? He was running. It looked like a fucking sketch from
against,
the Benny Hill show,
and
man.
I think there was 3 out of the 5 starters on the offense playing against no starters on the defense, and he's still getting drilled.
He was
Something or
running-
nothing.
It's definitely something. He was running around the backfield like
Yeah.
terrible. It was terrible.
Pocket collapse at the snap.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It would be awesome if Joe Burrow played behind a really good offensive line, and it sucks that he's not going to.
Shouldn't have paid all his boys.
But no, I also don't think it's going to have that big an effect on the offense and him. I think he's that good that he can play with a subpar
Yeah,
offensive
but
line.
imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so imagine. And that's the Bengals' flaw. And it's team flaws in the NFL now. Like, teams refuse to build an offensive line.
Well, it's just
They
very hard. It is
No,
very
that's,
hard.
That's not right. The good teams live and die by
I
it.
mean, like, for example, right?
The good teams get lucky
The
by
Cowboys
drafting.
have been copying shit for the last 3 years for drafting 3 offensive linemen in the first round. I think that's one of the things the Cowboys actually do well is
Yeah.
go, this is your bread and butter. We're in a division with one of the best defensive lines in football and one of the best offensive lines in football who just won a Super Bowl. And we need to replicate. Like, every team can see what the answer is. You build your team and then you get your quarterback to fit
You're
into the
right,
team.
and I'm gonna tell you why. Because the one year that Prescott had an elite O-line and an elite running game, he looked like a fucking MVP.
Yeah.
And
And
every
in
year,
fairness,
other than that, he looked subpar.
the
at
running game was good, not great. It was the fact that he had so much time to throw the
That's right.
football.
Yeah.
Like, and Pollard had a very good year, in fairness. It wasn't
Pollard was good.
Pollard had a very good
Oh.
year, but it wasn't like we were the best running game in football.
No,
It was
you were just
good enough,
Average to good.
and then
Yeah.
they could pass protect and let him just throw the ball to CD Lamb and Cooper, and then they traded Cooper for nothing.
All right,
So-
Bengals, part C,
Mm.
defense.
Oh, God.
Something or nothing. Is it possibly worse than last year's defense?
It's definitely something because it 100% is not better.
No, it looks terrible.
Normally,
Schematically, everything just looks
And you know what?
terrible.
They sacked the DC because
Luau
they thought,
what's his
who
name?
was the DC
Yeah.
they sacked? I can't remember his
Okay,
name.
I always
Rocky, look
forget.
it up.
his name.
He's got it's like Romario or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Ramel, and he's highly regarded. He had like the elite Kansas City defense.
I'm pretty sure he's already hired as a DC.
Yes.
Somewhere else immediately.
Yeah.
But I think where
Look, and Aruma, that's who it was. Yes.
Amaruma, Lou
Yeah.
Amarumo. Yeah. And
Thank
is,
God
he,
you can read that.
is he somewhere now? Where is he now?
He-
No, he's the new one.
He's DC at Indianapolis Colts.
Okay, so he's gone to the Colts. All right.
That's why I'm saying the Colts League will be good this year.
And here's my thing on it. Like, defenses tend to go in cycles. Like they're very up and down defenses, but there's normally a trend to them, right? I would like to think that the Bengals hit the bottom of their valley last year.
Yep.
And that they're going to start progressing upward. So they'll be a little better this year because history tells us that it's that fucking hard to suck again that much.
You know what would have
but
been?
now I'm scared is that they're not actually at the valley.
bottom yet,
There's
yeah.
another year where they get worse before they hit the valley.
You know what would have been good?
Henderson won't be there.
Paying Hendrickson and getting your first round pick in OTAs and preseason.
Apparently I've forgotten the first round pick's name, but apparently he has
Stewart.
been
Smart Stewart.
Apparently he's been dominating.
Yeah, because he was a
Like-
good player.
Like full, but
no
full,
one's shocked.
full chip on his shoulder,
Yeah.
dominating,
Good.
like money symbols in training and
I
shit.
love
Like,
it. I love it.
I hope he ends up being a superstar.
I hope he
And
leaves him.
then leaves the Bengals immediately when he
Yeah.
can. When they offer him a contract, he goes, "No,
Are you finished with the Bengals?
Yeah, I was just about to transition. Is that okay?
No, can I just say one
Oh,
more thing?
Go for
just
it.
got to be careful when you say that word around here. It's 2025, bro."
Yeah, that's right. You'll trigger me.
yeah.
How dare you, Scott?
Oh dear.
I'm putting it on tape again.
Yeah.
Trade request incoming.
Mm.
It's coming.
From the Rams.
And
I hope if they go to the Rams, that clip that view telling the breakdown of how the Rams can do it, I will be putting that over every
Yeah.
piece of social media for a month.
Timestamp
every day.
it. Right, times.
I've got it. I've got the clip still. It went
I've
up.
been on tape for about fucking 7 weeks ago
Yeah.
saying that he's going to get traded.
We probably need to bring up the elephant in the room.
What's
not
this?
not old JA, but
Oh.
you've been copping a bit of heat for your Jaden Daniels over Bo Nix claim.
Fuck him. I would stand by it.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's been. You know what? I've realized I've had that about 5 people. Jesus,
Yeah, go on.
about 5 people have commented that it's rage bait.
It's absolutely not a statistical. You can see it happening. Like, pull up the stat.
Yeah, you've been copping a lot of heat about
Go
Bo
on.
Nix over Jaden Daniels.
Yep. Oh, if you have stats to prove that Jaden Daniels is better than Bo Nix, I'll love to hear him. But my point was that for the first half of the season, Jaden Daniels was a little bit gimmicky, and it was the fast release, and it was the offense that people weren't prepared for. For the second half of the year, he was found out. In the second half of the year for Bo Nix, he was lights out with arguably comparable talent.
Yeah.
Like Corton Sutton, like you guys were saying, is worse than Scary Terry.
Yeah.
And they had 0 run game Denver last year.
Yeah.
So I'm just the stats are out there. So, but yeah, if we want to have a conversation about it, let's go for
Well,
it.
it's on paper now. When I've timestamped a lot of those comments. When it if it works out that way, well,
We should bring a few listeners in and Scott can fight them. That's what.
Oh, let's go. Also,
Maybe don't fight our listeners, big dog.
yeah.
so try to fight our listeners, Scott.
I know, right?
Believe this guy
Crazy.
wanted to fight listeners like that.
No.
No one even prompted him. He's
I know.
supposed to fight him.
Crazy. Settle down.
Anyway,
bro.
great rage bait, Scotty. I appreciate
It's
it.
not even a rage bait.
No, that's what
I'm not even a rage bait person.
most of my replies were, I don't think you know Scotty. This is not a rage bait. He fully believes it.
Yeah, no, he believes it.
Anyway, going on to something or nothing.
Mm.
The Bears offense looks legit. Could they get their first 4K passer in history?
I think it's happening this year. I truly do.
Caleb Williams.
He
is
almost did it last year.
Yeah,
It's guaranteed to
like
happen this
100.
year.
Oh, guarantees. There's not. You'd be surprised. There's not a lot of quarterbacks have had.
Also,
4,000.
by way of time stamping stuff, how many times have I brought up Luther Burden?
Yeah, Luther Burden's good.
He looked really
Stud.
good.
He's a stud.
Dunze looked a bit off. He dropped a couple of balls. I think he'll still be okay. but
yeah.
There's some.
DJ Moore might be in trouble.
There's some.
Caleb Williams was
busts.
500 off last year.
500 off. Yeah, on one of the the worst offenses in football.
Yeah.
That's
And
my
the
point.
worst offensive line, second worst offensive line in the history of the NFL in terms of pressure and sacks.
But that
Yeah.
offense has looked
The first 2 drives, I was
just
pretty mesmerized by.
I think I saw his stats. He was 7 for 10 for 107 yards. And
So the thing
Yeah.
that I wanted to talk about, the thing that was glaringly obvious on tape to me was the difference in style of play from last year to
Oh,
this year,
Night and
Like-
day.
in terms of
Well, he's-
his ability to obviously play on time, play within the offense, get rid of the ball. He's not holding it anymore, not running around and running himself into all these stupid sacks. Like it's bang, first progression, second progression, balls out. Like
Yeah.
that's how you run a proper offense and stay ahead of the
The
offense.
seam
in the
route he
NFL.
threw to Komet. So the first one,
Oh,
the
that
first 2
play call
throws,
was amazing.
he ran the drag with Colton Loveland.
Yep.
Hit him, got like 8 or 9 yards. And the next one, they almost ran a similar play, and Loveland dragged the linebacker, and the seam.
Just
You,
opened
you
up.
could tell that Caleb Williams was watching them both, going either the seam opens
Whichever opens first.
or
yeah.
this guy opens. And the second he saw the linebacker go, the ball was out
Yeah.
of his hand.
Yep.
That's progression. That
Yep.
shows that you can play quarterback position.
100%.
And
We
also-
saw it times last year, but again, he was terrified, running for his life,
Yep.
making dumb plays because he wanted to make big plays, but he couldn't.
Well, I think also
And-
Shane, and we've said this enough, but Shane Waldron is an absolute handicap.
Yes. he
And
is.
I think that just derailed the whole season.
And that's not just the Bears. You want to look up Shane Walton's history, there's a reason he's not in the NFL anymore.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
even think he's coaching in college right now.
Yeah, right.
Oh, he's probably got a gig somewhere.
Yeah.
Another thing I wanted to say,
But
about
that's
the
definitely
Bears as well.
something. To answer your question. Definitely something.
Also, like the reports coming out from the Bears was like, oh, they can't even snap a motion, and it's hitting the tight end with all this stuff, and everyone's shit canning him. You got to remember when you see these reports that sometimes, every now and then, a coach will set up a defense where the offense can't win because they want to put all their players in conflict.
Context.
So exactly, every snap
Our
is.
old coaches do it to us all the time.
Oh, don't even.
No,
start
but like
me.
it is.
It's a thing. It's a
They
thing.
will literally have a defensive front or a defensive scheme that is the perfect counter to the offensive play they're trying to do.
Mhm.
So when you see this, oh, he missed this throw, he missed that throw, this didn't work. It's by design.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think just, and this is why I take not a lot out of practice, is because we never know the context when you see these clips.
Yeah.
We never know what, like there was one the other day
that's an
where
excellent point, man.
I think it was the Titans were doing an inside run period. So basically what inside run is, You get your offensive line, a running back, and a quarterback to hand it off, obviously,
Yep.
and then the defense. And you
My
have
favourite
you have one extra defender. That's how inside run works because the quarterback can't run. That's the rule of inside run. It is inside run. You can't run outside the tackles. You run inside. The defense knows that. They know you can only run inside.
Yeah.
They know they have an extra defender. And the whole, and I've explained this to young offensive linemen where they're like, this is bull crap. We can't do anything. I'm like, this is the game.
Defenses are going
They-
to stack the box.
Yes, they are trying to teach us that sometimes we're going to be outnumbered, and it's about just not going, oh, we can't do this. It's about going, okay, what's my job on this play and doing it to the best of your ability. And if everyone does that, and then the running back breaks a tackle on a guy, you get a big play.
Sure.
It's the whole design. And that's what the Titans were doing it. And these people were just hammering them. I'm like, it's inside run, man. Do you know how hard inside run is?
I think you've missed one critical point.
Yeah.
As well, is that it builds resilience.
Yes.
Within the
When
team.
things aren't going well, you know, okay, move on, next
You
play.
just keep fighting. You keep
Yeah.
going. Next play.
Or why
next
don't we
play,
just pass it?
next
Then
play.
they wouldn't be able to do this. It's like, it's not the point.
Yeah.
It's like,
Not
we're
the
doing
point.
inside run
Yeah.
because we're trying to get really good at running the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's what they do at the NFL. They were hammering the Titans for it. And people are commenting, it's inside run period. And everyone that was commenting, you could tell they've played some form of football in their life
Yeah.
or been around a football program because everyone was just coming, it's inside run, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's impossible. Like, that's the whole
Can I-
idea.
before- are you still going with the Bears?
No, yeah, we can keep going.
Before we move on, I'd love to know what the odds are, please, Brock.
For a playoff team.
No,
Oh,
for Ben Johnson, Coach of the Year.
Oh, I think he'd be quite.
I don't know.
it'd be-
Vrabel taking the
Vrabel's a good
Patriots
one.
from a 3 to 4 win team to an 8-win team, probably.
The Bears were last in the division last year.
Yeah,
If
but they
if
still
if
won.
they're a playoff
They
team,
still won 6 games though.
He's the favorite. Is he the favorite?
He's
Brock?
favourite. He's minus 700. I'm just trying to get.
wow.
Mine,
sports
yeah.
bet.
I'm not surprised. If the Bears make the playoffs this year in that division, if they can somehow do that, he is
deserves
coach of
it.
the year.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. He'll
It's a
get
good
it.
call.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
You
725 coach of the year.
725.
and where's Vrabel?
$8.
There you go.
Second
So,
favorite.
yes. Yeah.
Who's
yeah.
third? Duval.
Yeah.
Duval.
Again,
$10.
if Lawrence has a really good year and they make the playoffs, that's the thing. These guys are all going to be judged by is their quarterback had a jump and been really good,
Yep.
and have they
Have they
scraped
turned
into
into
the
a
playoffs?
playoff? Yep.
Bang, that's it. That's how you get it.
Great call.
Like
Yep.
McConnell will get it if they make. I think they'll make the playoffs anyway. But if McCarthy's really good or just good, and it's like, all right, this guy's the dude here, and they make the playoffs,
O'Connell's
McConnell will get it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a team that we all thought was going to win 5 games last year that won
Yeah.
14, I think.
He can also win comeback player of the year next year. JJ. He's paying $8.25.
No,
JJ
surely
McCarthy.
not. You can't be a comeback player if you've never played a snap.
He came back.
Turns out biology can, big dog. I think Burrow won it his second year as well.
Burrow's won
Yeah,
it
but he
twice
came
now.
off.
Yeah, but he
he
played- he actually
played
played
and then
games.
He did play games. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. All right, what's your next one?
So I'm
Big Skeeto.
consistent.
You like
Uh,
Skeeto? Is that a really good name for you?
Yeah, sure. Something or nothing. Bill's resting everyone. Even the trash man is getting a game.
Who's the trash?
The local trash man's
Oh,
getting
I
a game.
thought you were
for the
saying
Bills.
there's a guy called the Trash Man
No.
on their team.
I was gonna say,
I was
what a-
like, where's his jersey and
what a
where do I buy
sick-
it?
What a sick nickname, bro.
Trash Man on
the
the back.
local trash man's getting a game for the Bills at the moment.
Yeah, they've not played barely any starters. I think the closest to a starter they've played is DeMar Hamlin.
Yeah, who got trashed?
Fucking annihilated.
his-
Poor bugger.
Did his heart stop?
No, they kept going. You can't pick on him for that. It's not his fault. He's
Yes,
got-
you can. If you're going to get your name tattooed on your back like that, I can pick on you.
That's
They're the
true.
rules.
It's called the Brock Wellington rule.
Hey, I think it's nothing. They've had a couple of deep playoff runs for the last few years.
Yeah.
Obviously playing a lot of extra games.
Keeping a lot of starters.
I see no issue in resting. Like everyone knows what they're doing there.
I also trust McDermott too.
Yeah.
And I think McDermott's an excellent coach.
Yeah.
No, I just thought we'd bring it up for the Bengals. Bring it
Yeah,
up for
no,
the
I
Bills.
think I think it's
think
nothing. I think
they're-
they'll be. I think they'll be.
I tend to agree.
They're obviously primed. They think they're primed to obviously win the division. The divisions, theirs to lose.
Yeah.
But they're obviously thinking we're on a Super Bowl run this year. I'm going to try and get everyone as fresh as possible.
While we're talking the division, just with the NFC, the AFC East, I am getting this feeling lately about the
Ooh.
Patriots.
Oh,
There's something in my loins telling me
they're not
that-
winning the division.
No, maybe not, but I think they're not going to be the easy beat that everyone thinks they're going to be in that division.
Is
No,
that-
they'll be frisky.
Yeah.
that I agree with. To
Vrabel
win
will
the
play
division,
tough as that. What if Drake May's really, really
No.
good?
Drake May will be very, very
I think
good.
Drake May is good, but what if this season he's just like
Kyle Williams.
borderline
would be good.
MVP sort of guy.
Oh no, that's too big of a jump.
That's
That's
what I'm-
unrealistic.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's something this feeling like
To win
maybe-
the MVP, he would have to throw for at least 4-7.
No, I'm thinking of like a Darnold season from last year from Drake May, where
Or
he
like a
just come-
Jaden Daniels type season.
yeah, something like that, where he just comes out and he's lights out all year.
Don't. The Rage Baiters would be out.
They'll be out. They hate
That's okay. I'll fight him for real.
They hate no, we need him. We need the bait.
No, fine.
We need
While-
the rage.
take the
Rage
bait.
rules us.
While we're talking about sneaky frisky,
yeah, talk to me.
something or nothing, could the Giants be sneaky frisky this year?
Nah.
I got one thing to say on this.
Nah.
Hashtag fuck the Giants.
No.
Even if I think they can be, they will never get it out of my mouth.
No.
They can win a Super Bowl, and I will hashtag fuck the Giants.
Could they be sneaky frisky? That we've spoken about the D line. The D line looks
The D-line's elite.
absolutely
Although Abdul
amazing.
Carter got annihilated by a tight end chip.
What-
And that was fine. It happens in football.
Yeah.
I get it. But then him tweeting saying that the guy was a bitch and he ate it like it was barbecue. It's like,
Yeah.
kid, do you normally eat barbecue laying on your back or someone throwing it at you?
No, no,
Wait, no.
You missed the best
The
part of the
tackle,
tweet.
the tackle comes in and drives him into
Yeah.
the ground twice.
You didn't even get a chance to eat, kid. You didn't get up.
The best part of the tweet was this will be the only highlight the Jets have all year. Or
That was
something.
pretty
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
But like that's where like
But imagine getting chipped in your second preseason game.
they're playing ball.
No, I know, but like imagine being to that level as a rookie that you're getting chipped in your second preseason game. That's a compliment.
I think so. And I love the dog in him, but then I was like, that's kind of the passing thing I don't like. Just shut up.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
eat it.
Eat it.
They're very
Move
similar.
on.
Every single football player in the NFL has at some point been caught by a chip they weren't
And
expecting and
knocked
put on their
ass.
back.
Yeah.
He's paying $290 for defense rookie of the year as well.
And I think he's a pretty safe bet in fairness. But that Giants
Nolan?
defensive line is outstanding.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to scroll. I'm going to put $10.
Problem
on
is, right?
$31.
Like,
Ooh.
yeah, the D line's okay. The D line's good. Let's say it's a top 3 D line.
Yeah.
The rest of the defense isn't great.
No.
Offense isn't great.
I think the offense could be not great, but I don't know.
Why.
average.
Oh,
Well, do we think Russell Wilson is going to be better than Daniel Jones last year?
Absolutely.
I think so.
Yes.
100%.
So the offense could
they
theoretically
can be
be better.
competent. They can. They can.
yeah, like he'll be better than Daniel Jones, but that's not a very.
I also don't
Hey,
think they're-
sneaky
like-
frisky's like
What
they
is
can win
sneaky
7.
frisky?
So they can win 7 games next year.
Oh, you're saying the sneaky frisky for them is being mediocre?
Well, yeah, because they're meant to be a bottom dweller.
Okay, yeah, well, it's something then. They can be sneaky frisky and win.
Oh,
7
if
games.
they win 6 games, I'll be very surprised.
I think 6.5 is their over under.
I think
that's why I would set their over
5.5's their over under.
Yeah, look, I think they'll be better than what they were last year.
Yeah.
I think the
Again, that's a very low bar.
a sneaky frisky could be, are they going to have a better winning record than Washington? Because the Giants also play a lot of very good teams.
Yeah,
So
but-
Yeah, well, it's the same
Schedule,
division.
hard
Yeah.
schedule, so it'll be tougher for them.
I just think there could be a little bit something there.
They could win 4 games this year, but at the end of the year, you could be going. They're going.
They're a hard
somewhere.
out.
See the blueprint.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so too.
I-
I think
and-
I think
and while we're on the
Dable will keep
Giants-
his job. I think Dable by the end of this year, you'll be like, Dable's the man.
Yeah.
I
On
don't
the
think he'll lose
Giants,
his
I'm
job.
really I wasn't all the way sold, but I'm sold on Jackson Dart. I think he's gonna be
Really?
good. I think
Oh, he's.
he's going to be the.
I don't want to have early crow, but I was
He's going to be the
so
franchise
high on
QB
him.
for the Giants for the next
Yeah.
10 years.
I'm jaded now because that's the sort of guy that Anthony Richardson was in the first preseason. I was like, he's the man. Look at him breaking tackles,
Nah, but
launching
you
the ball
can
70
see
yards.
it. You can see
No,
it.
you can
with
see
Dart.
he can actually
Dart's-
play
Dart's-
quarterback.
Yeah, Dart's good. I think he'll be all right. Yeah.
And I think Dable will make him really good. Like what
Will he
Peyton's
start
done
this
with
year?
Nick,
Towards the end of the year,
I
they
hope-
have to.
I hope he doesn't play more than 2 games right at the end.
Like
of
a
the year.
Mahomes sort of first year sort of thing
Yeah.
where they just put him in at the end.
I,
and
I
then
would,
play.
I would say the season's well and truly done by halfway through. Even though I
yeah.
just said they're frisky, but
We said they were a frisky 7-game win. Like,
yeah,
it's-
exactly. Yeah.
Low bar.
And then I think he probably gets 4 starts at the end of the year.
yeah, 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
would think. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what will happen. It'll be
Just
interesting.
to like blood him. And
Yeah,
then
you
let-
have to wet your feet a little bit.
And then
yeah.
like he can show a few flashes, which he will because he's got talent, and then that'll keep Dable around for at least another year.
I like his attitude. I'm not sure on his like skill level yet. We'll see how that plays out, but I like the way he goes about it.
Yeah.
I respect it.
yeah, apparently he's the cliche first guy in the gym last to leave.
Yeah,
And
I've heard
he's
all that.
just-
And I believe it.
He's a
I-
gym rat.
I think he
Yeah.
is.
If
He's
the
a real
work
gym
ethic's
rat.
there, if the work ethic's there with a coach like Dable will make him a good player.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Something or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Broncos. Bo Nix scoring 6 out of 7 drives, looking very sharp. Is this the Broncos' year?
I'm tipping before Slater got injured. I was tipping the Chargers to win that division.
Really, I think Broncos are much better than the.
Yeah.
But now that I've seen Nick's playing, and that because I did say that Peyton will make him much better from year to year, that they will win that division this year. I guarantee it.
Guarantee they'll win the division
Guaranteed.
over
'Cause
the
they-
Super Bowl.
'cause-
Five
their offense-
They've
Super
won
Bowls in
11
6 years.
AFC West champion
Because their
divisions.
offense is better, and their defense is going to
Not
be
even asking.
defense is going to be the best. It's going to be best in the league. The defense
Yeah,
is going to be the best.
I think everyone's very high in the Broncos now. They're coming, but there's just a certain type of sharpness with.
There's a
with-
feeling to them. I agree. There's something. There's something.
There's
There is
something.
something to them.
that's the Sean Payton effect, mate. He just makes.
I couldn't
everyone
agree
sharp.
more. I was
Everyone sharp.
saying that he wouldn't be a bust because he's got Sean Payton in his squad.
And I'm agreeing with you, bro.
Yeah.
He said he was a buzz. You said it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I said that I'd be. I can't remember. I have to go back and. I wasn't.
We
I wasn't
rage bait.
complimentary.
No, you
We,
weren't.
we rage bait so much; it's hard to keep track about.
Yeah, I was not extremely complimentary of the draft pick, but hey,
No.
he proved me wrong in his rookie year. Let's see how he plays it this year.
And
I'm not as high on him as
again,
everyone else, but
I'll be very surprised if Knicks isn't much better this year than last
if
year.
he plays like he did like down the stretch of the season last year, he'll be an extremely good quarterback
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah.
Just got to see if they can do it. And then again, playing behind that defense must be fun
Yeah.
because it's going to be
Hey,
very low scoring.
If they
I would say
they're
they're a 3-score win off.
the only thing that was missing
Yes.
last year was like a proper good run
3
game.
touchdowns,
If they can get that
Yeah,
run
3
game
touchdowns,
going,
yeah.
they'll be untouchable in that division.
Yeah, they're interesting.
Something or nothing.
Ooh.
Justin Fields, relax. It's just the preseason. ... We hope.
Mm,
Yeah. Look, I like Fields, man.
I love Fields as well, but Jesus Christ.
I think Fields is just a slightly better pedigree of Anthony Richardson. He can't do any of the basic stuff. His
No.
fun is exciting.
Some of the throws are wide open and they're just misses. And then
Yeah.
at the starting level,
No one hopes. I don't think anyone in this room hopes he's going to suck.
No.
I think all of us are. He's very likable. We hope because of how his career went at the start with the Bears and everything that he does get that rejuvenation he deserves.
and he didn't get it at
But
Pittsburgh.
He didn't.
and
Well,
now,
he could have got it at Pittsburgh, but
Yeah.
Well, they pulled him.
he won 5 games and they took.
I
him
think they
away.
were 4-1, and then
But did they see maybe what no one else saw, that
Yeah.
Wilson was the safer bet?
Oh, right. And
that's-
what did Wilson do? Come and set the world on fire, bro?
well,
and
he
that-
was
and
the
that's the
perfect Pittsburgh player. He
Yeah.
guided him to
That's the
a
Pittsburgh
9-8 season.
everything is there. What's the safer move here? That's all Pittsburgh do.
Yeah.
At
To be fair, Wilson had a stretch of 3 or 4 weeks where he was just lighting up the
Yeah, he
scoreboard,
did
and then
things that Justin Fields has never done.
Yeah.
So I look. There's something to it.
I think there's something there.
I don't know if Fields is very good,
Mm.
and we're going to find out very quickly this season.
Yeah.
because he's the starter and there's no one else.
Yeah.
So I hope we're wrong. I hope
Who's
it's just
their
training,
backup? I don't
training,
even know who their backup.
Tyrone Taylor.
and Mike White. They've got Mike White
Okay.
as well.
Is it
Well,
Tyrone
yeah.
Taylor?
Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tyrod Taylor. So I just, the
I
more
think
the
this
more
might
I
be the
see him,
last. Yeah.
the more I see him, the more I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Every clip, every game, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I really hope he puts it together, man.
Me too. I hope he's good.
This is the final one, boys.
All right.
Something or nothing. 49ers.
Hmm.
Everyone's heard apart from McCaffrey. Is the door shut?
Yeah, they've got a lot of injuries already, don't they?
I mean, I should say McCaffrey and Kittle.
Well, Ayuk's apparently not going to be back to mid-season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they've said best case scenario week 6.
Week 6.
Is,
Juwan-
is Kittle hurt again?
No, but no, I should have put McCaffrey and Kittle.
Is
Juwan
Juwan Jennings
Jennings
holding out still? Or is he
Holding
hurt?
out, or is it a calf injury? Because
I don't know.
well, that's what I'm saying. And Ricky Pearsall's coming back from a hamstring. Apparently, Ricky Pearsall, if there's no other receivers, is going to be dynamite this year. But I mean, he unfortunately got shot, but he's also been injury prone.
Yeah.
It's just like
I think if they have their starting offensive line, including Richardson, Williams,
Trent Williams, yeah.
and they have Sam C healthy, I think that gives them and then like one of those guys, like a Kittle or an Ayuk. Although I don't think Ayuk's that good personally, but if they have Kittle available and CMC in their starting offensive line, they can run that stretch outside zone game.
Sure.
But if they've got
Purdy-
nothing to burn to
Yeah,
to
they're
get you
relying
deep.
heavily on Ricky Pearsall, who I
Yeah.
think is going to be good. But yeah, they don't have a lot of deep.
He's
threat.
definitely going to get it fed a lot because there's no one else to fucking throw to.
No,
Yeah.
but it's like if you're thinking of NFL and thinking of wide receivers, speed's almost the easiest thing to find at that position.
Sure.
So they can
Oh,
find guys.
I don't
Now,
know.
good players that can run fast are hard to find,
yeah.
but you can find speed. It's just a matter of if they can do their outside zone and run their scheme, the
whole-
Shanahan scheme, it can open up everything else.
But the whole Shanahan thing is like you have every run play look the same and then they bomb it over the top. If you've got no receivers to bomb it over the top for, there's 10 guys in the box.
Yeah.
And that outside scheme does not work.
Just fighting the defense out. And
Yeah.
Bit of a thing. I have a feeling they're going to sign Amari Cooper personally, who's not a deep threat, but it would help them.
The corpse of.
Yeah, I think they could sign him to just be that big slot guy,
Sure.
and then until they get and hopefully just tread water until
Injuries are already starting to pile up there.
Yeah.
Too far out there. I definitely think, to your point, I definitely think the window's shut. They're done.
Yeah, I think there's something to the injuries.
Thanks.
For 5 years? I think they've played a season and a bit of extra games
That's
through
what I
all
said
the
before about
playoff
Bills
runs.
too. They've probably done something similar over a
Yeah.
5-year period as well. Like
And they've done a soft rebuild though. The 49ers have held on to these older guys.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's definitely something.
There's
to it.
something there.
This is what
Yeah.
happened to them last year. Look, but he said if CMC's healthy and the
Which
offensive
all
line's
reports
healthy,
is he's 100%
and they
healthy,
can
he's
they can
not
run
missing.
Shanahan's scheme, I'll back Shanahan that they'll be competent at worst.
Yeah.
So,
But I think that the door's shut now.
I think the Super Bowl window's shut, but I don't think they're winning the division shut. I think it'll be a competitive division this year because Stafford's back training now.
Yes.
And just want to give a shout out to our insider on Saturday night at our draft, DJ, who was telling us he's out till at least week 10 of the NFL season
Yeah.
Shout out Daryl.
over and over again.
Was that Daryl?
Yeah, it was Daryl.
That
That was Daryl.
yeah.
Daryl.
He was our ESPN insider, and he's not a very good
Hey,
insider.
better than that chick who didn't know who Barry Sanders was.
Oh.
Mistake. Yeah, she didn't know who it was. You're right.
If you don't know who Barry Sanders is, you have no business being on a sports program.
Drewski's face was like, "What?"
Yeah.
It's like, what? Just he
Right.
couldn't even be mean to her. He was
Stephen
so
A.
shocked.
Smith was funny, just going, hang on, let me double check what jersey he's wearing. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Also, why is Drewski on ESPN?
He's hilarious.
Yeah,
Drewski's
he's
the
just-
best.
he's just-
Drewski is very funny.
You got to remember, a lot of the young kids watch him. So during the off season, if Drewski's on ESPN or whatever, they'll just
about getting
tune in
eyes
and
on.
watch
Yeah,
it.
I get it. Again,
It's eyeballs. It's all about eyeballs.
sorry.
It's all about rage bait.
What about the
Yeah.
rage bait? If you ain't rage baiting, you ain't baiting
Yeah,
at all.
and to
Yeah.
all
Unless
to
you-
everyone who
Master.
the bait.
to everyone that thinks I'm rage baiting, I could not give a fuck less about the comment section. So
I do. Keep
I will
commenting.
never see it.
No, no, keep commenting. Keep
Yeah,
commenting.
yeah, feel free to comment, but I'll never see it.
There's one guy that was telling us that on YouTube that our souls are saturated or something. Like he was full weirdo.
Oh,
He's
nice.
a real
Oh,
weird
keep
dude.
commenting.
I thought it was hilarious.
Thank you, bro.
No,
Thanks for
but shout out to all the people commenting. Shout out to all the social media interaction. We had one of our Instagram posts hit 5,000 views this week.
Oh, wow.
The first time we've got over, I think, 2,000. So,
Oh, that's amazing.
it was really cool. A lot of comments and stuff. So, yeah, really appreciate
Hey,
it. We'll keep pumping
and the
it out.
games are coming,
Yeah.
boys. The
Games are coming. So,
2 weeks on Friday. The Philly Massacre is coming.
we'll have
Hang on, just before you go, did you guys hear what Brown said about Sirianni? If they don't beat the Cowboys, yeah, he should be fired.
No, he
Oh.
didn't say.
100%. 100% he said it.
Is this how he's got a hamstring injury as well? Is this the same reporter?
They're gonna-
No, he said it on PMT.
So,
Right.
so if we lose a week 1 matchup, we're going to fire a coach
Yep.
fresh off a dominant.
That's
Super
what
Bowl
your
win.
star wide receiver said.
I don't believe any of that,
Well,
Brock.
here's the
I
fun
don't
thing.
think there's anything in that.
There's
Yeah, well,
definitely some rage bait there, Brock.
He said it.
Turns out
Yeah,
Sirianni
okay, mate.
will definitely have his job after week 1.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be too scared of it.
And also,
I'm putting
out of
100
all
on the
the
Cowboys.
coaches, Sirianni does not need AJ Brown to get him fired. Sirianni is more than capable.
All he's going to do is shave his head again.
Yeah, he is more than capable of getting himself fired.
That's very true. All right. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to social. Shout out to Brocky on the 1s and 2s.
Hey, shout out to the rage bait.
Shout out to the Rage
Yeah.
Baiter, Scotty.
Yeah.
You developed from master rage.
Yeah.
And shout out to Georgie, the big spanakopter.
I'm
We'll
going to
see
change
you.
my handles to
Stop taking any
Master Rage.
handles. Peace out, everyone. We'll see you next week.